So this period, many farmers, especially broiler farmers, are finding it difficult because of paralysis, leg weakness, and inability of their chickens to move. So I have decided to come with a very clear content on this particular topic. So if you are here, your broilers are not moving, and you don't even know the cause. Watch my previous video on the causes of paralysis, inability of chicken to walk, leg movement, leg problems, bumblefoot, straddle leg, and rest of them. In this particular video, I'm going to give you 10 workable solutions to broiler and poultry leg weaknesses. So in this video, relax and watch to the end. Addressing leg weakness in broilers and other poultry birds requires a comprehensive approach that includes nutrition, management, disease prevention, and environmental control. Here are 10 solutions to help mitigate and prevent leg weakness in poultry, most especially broilers. I always tell you broilers because this particular issue is prevalent, is common in broilers because of their fast growth and body mass. Number one is balanced nutrition. Ensure the feed contains adequate level of essential nutrients, particularly calcium, phosphorus, vitamin D3, riboflavin, that is vitamin B2, and manganese. These minerals and vitamins I mentioned here are very essential to build very formidable strong leg for your broilers and other poultry birds. Number two, even provide a very well formulated balanced ration designed specifically for the growth stage of broilers to promote strong bone development. Many farmers, I repeat, many farmers use starter feed to feed their laying birds. Some use starter feed to feed their 6 weeks broilers. Make sure you give the proper ration to the age of that particular bird. Just like I am here. You now use feeding bottle, this baby infant feeding bottle, and put tea for me to come and sip or to come and suck. How does it look like? Even if you give me one drum of tea, I will not even know I have taken something. That is how it's also applicable to poultry and other livestock animals. Give them what they desire at their age. Number two, that's the second one. Proper management practices. Avoid overcrowding to reduce stress and to prevent injuries. Provide adequate space for movement so that they will move around. As they move around, they exercise. As they exercise, they strengthen their bone. It will be difficult for them to move. Use appropriate litter material and maintain very clean beddings to prevent leg injuries and infections. Many farmers boycott this because of over economical. They want to over maximize their profit. They want to reduce their cost. Therefore, they use wrong litter for their poultry pen. Some don't even put litter at all. They allow the birds to walk on the floor like that. It can cause injuries. Some even put their birds in cages. Most of these iron, most of these metals cause injury to the poultry birds. Before you use battery cage, make sure it is professionally constructed. It is not welder's work. Battery cage is not welder's work. Make sure it is professionally constructed with the supervision of a poultry consultant. Another one, number 3, environmental control. Maintain optimal temperature and humidity level in the poultry house to reduce stress and support overall health. Many farmers don't even know that poultry house requires humidity. They only know of heat. That's why you lose most of your birds during brooding, because you only provide the temperature, but you don't provide the humidity. Humidity is the volume of water on the air, the atmospheric volume of water on the air. If the heat is too much for them, it is the humidity that regulates that heat. So if you are brooding your chicken, you didn't provide any means for humidity, you are going to lose a lot during the brooding stage, even during the rearing stage also. Chickens need temperature and they need humidity, and it must be controlled. Ensure proper ventilation to avoid overstressing, and that will provide fresh air and prevent respiratory issues that can indirectly affect leg strength. Number 4, good flooring and housing. Provide non-slippery, comfortable flooring to minimize the risk of injuries and at the same time promote natural movement of your poultry beds so that their movement cannot be hindered, so they can move anywhere they want to go, so that they can even exercise, they can even recreate, they can at the same time run from place to place and do what? Make themselves happy. Regulate and inspect the housing facilities to prevent sharp edges or rough surfaces that can cause injuries to the poultry birds and at the same time prevent them or make their legs inadequate to move from one place to another. Regulate health and at the same time make sure you monitor their health regularly. Conduct regular health checks to identify and address any early stage of leg weakness or other health issues that can cause paralysis. If you get them on time, you'll be able to treat it or manage it. Implement a robust vaccination and biosecurity program to prevent infection, diseases that can cause the leg weakness or any other health issue that can finally result to leg paralysis. Number 6, which is the number, genetic selection. When you want to buy your day-old chicks, don't just buy by the name in the carton. Buy according to the breed and season. Some genetically modified poultry birds are good for one particular season. Some of the breeds are good during the heat period. Some breeds are good during the cold period. Some breed, if you are even in the same area, the same country, the same region, and you at this particular season, at this particular month, your own region is hot, whereas in the same country, this particular region, their own region is cold. You that is in cold region should go for birds that can adapt with the cold region. The same name, broiler, but buy the breed that can adapt with the cold region during that period. Then the other people, the other stage, the other group will now buy the one that requires heat. All these breeds of broilers are genetically modified to adapt to a climatical or environmental conditions at a particular period. You don't take roes or abo aka to a region that is hot. You don't take this. This is another topic I will treat in a different content where I will give you different breeds of broilers and their traits, their characteristics. For now, let's continue with this. So choose breeds or strengths known for good leg health and strength. Avoid breeds prone to rapid growth and associated with leg problems. Consider genetic improvement programs that focus on enhancing their health traits. Another one is disease prevention and control. Vaccinate against common diseases like Marek's disease. Buy your birds from a reputable hatchery. Some hatcheries where they will give all these initial vaccinations to prevent Marek disease and avian influenza and other early stage poultry viral infections that can cause leg weakness. Implement strict biosecurity measures to prevent the introduction and spread of infectious diseases. Supplement and additives. Supplement and additives is very important as a poultry farmer. Either you use synthetic or organic supplement, it's always good even to add it in their feed, most especially organic supplements. There are many organic supplements that you as a poultry farmer can add to their feed to make sure you boost their leg strength. Use feed additives such as probiotics, prebiotics, and enzymes to improve gut health and nutrient absorption, indirectly supporting leg health. Some of these poultry farmers that formulate their own feed avoid what we call vitamin and mineral premix. These vitamin and mineral premix are essential nutrients that fortify the feed to make them richer, so that to enhance the feed and enhance the growth of your poultry birds. If you avoid them, it's going to have an adverse effect in that poultry or in that particular bird. And that one is provide additional calcium and phosphorus supplement if there is deficiency or you suspect so. Use the organics supplement to supplement and at the same time cover up that space. Physical activity and enrichment. Encourage natural movement and exercise by providing patches. Patches is very important. If you see many farmers, they don't even put patches in their farm. During construction, they don't even put it. Most of them, during construction, they use tricks. They don't consult experts to do the construction for them. They just put anyhow. These patches is very good for their head. Poultry birds that do not exercise always have health issues. Patches, ramps, and other enrichments that will help to promote their muscle and bone development is very essential for every poultry bird. Ensure that the birds have sufficient space and opportunity to move around and exercise naturally. Early intervention is very important. Isolate and treat affected birds promptly to prevent further complications and to even spread to other birds. Consult with your veterinarian or poultry nutritionist for tailored advice and intervention in leg weakness if you observe it, to make sure you handle it immediately. Don't only depend on this particular video. Please, the advice of your poultry nutritionist and veterinarian is very important in poultry, because they will have a closer look. They will come to your farm and inspect that particular poultry bird. And during your process of rearing, make sure you always be guided by your poultry nutritionist and your poultry consultant or veterinarian. Implementing all these solutions can help reduce the incidence of leg weakness in broilers and other poultry birds, leading to healthier birds, and at the same time improve overall productivity of your poultry and livestock animals. Thank you for watching till the end. If this is the first time I'm coming across this particular channel, please tap subscribe, activate the notification bell, and at the same time make sure you share this video to reach other farmers that may need it. And don't forget to drop your comment on the comment section if you have any question or you need any content at all in this respect or in this regard. Drop it on the comment section. I will use it, either answer you directly, or if it involves creating a content for it, I will do that. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. Bye.